When you start a business, when you're an entrepreneur or an expert, whatever it is that you do, as you're starting your business, you're going to make mistakes. Heck, as you keep going in your business, you're going to make mistakes. You absolutely must be in a position to embrace the mistakes that you make, and you have to turn those mistakes around into positive growth. It's just that simple. And I talk to entrepreneurs all the time who are afraid to make mistakes, or they're afraid to fail, or they're afraid that they're going to look dumb in front of their audience. It's okay. People's memories are very short, believe it or not. And it's okay to make mistakes. In fact, some of the best growth, the most profound growth that you're going to have is going to come from embracing the mistakes that you've made. And once you realize that, you can unlock a tremendous amount of business and entrepreneurial growth. If you don't embrace mistakes, you're going to hold yourself back. You're not going to try new things. You're not going to experiment. You're not going to innovate. And you're going to just become very stagnant in your business. So instead, look forward to the mistakes and embrace those mistakes, because that's what's going to propel you into tremendous amounts of growth. In fact, I try to make mistakes all the time because I know that in making a mistake, it's going to unlock so much growth for me and for my business. I want the same for you, because we are in this together and we have to look out for each other. As entrepreneurs and business owners, we have to look out for each other. So I want you to know, those mistakes, they're a great thing for you. Make them, embrace them, learn from them, put them behind you, and move on. All right? Can you do that for me? Gosh, I hope so. For those of you who don't know me, it's Chris Prouty, and for the last 21 years, I have helped thousands of entrepreneurs and experts wildly grow their businesses by helping them attract clients from the internet, but not in a way that you might think. And I got a very interesting question from a prospect I was talking to this week. They were a relatively new business, and they felt like they were making mistakes online because they had no clients coming to them. They were not attracting any visibility, and no one was reaching out to them, and they thought they were doing the right things. And so as we were talking, I was diagnosing their social media to take a look at what they were working on, and I found two of the most common mistakes that I see so many people making when they're trying to market their businesses online, and that's what we're talking about today. But before I get to that, if you are serious about growing your business and you would like a step-by-step plan on how to do so, I'm offering a free class. It's right here. It's proutyclass.com. Simply go to proutyclass.com and sign up for the free workshop that I'm giving. It's a full hour of training, and I'm going to show you exact proof that social media can make you a tremendous amount of money. I'm going to reverse some of the misconceptions that exist about marketing on social media, and then I'm going to show you the step-by-step strategy that I've used and I've taught to thousands of people that has just worked in getting clients. So please go to proutyclass.com, please, because I want to help you get more clients into your business. That's why I offer that free class. You know, my clients come to me because they have a product or service that they know can change an industry, but they're afraid to take the step to marketing online. They don't want to make the mistakes. So there's a lot of mistakes that we can avoid by looking at mistakes that other people have made and shortcut your path to success. And that's what I help them do through my mentorship. So I'm talking to this prospect this week. We were looking at their socials. We looked at their LinkedIn. We looked at their Facebook and their Instagram. And there are always two things that people make when they're just starting to market online. And it was glaringly obvious, and I shared this with them. Here's a data point that I would like you to maybe jot down. About 70% of consumers seek to be educated before they make a buying decision. 70% of consumers are looking to learn more about your solution before they make a buying decision. So we're going to talk about why that's important in just a second. And then another data point that you should understand is the more consistently you show up online, the more frequently your consumers or your prospects are going to see your content. So how do we put those two things together? Well, if you're leading with education, if you're always creating content that educates people about your product or about your solution, you're going to be speaking directly to the 7 out of 10 people that are looking for a solution, the solution that you offer, and the 7 out of 10 people that are looking for that solution that want to be educated. So by leading with education, you are speaking to a majority of the people who are solution seeking. That's going to help you convince them that you're the sole source for that solution. And then if you're showing up consistently online, you have more and more opportunity to get your content in front of those people. And this is how we attract people organically. By the way, if you'd like a straightforward plan to be able to do this in like less than an hour a day so that you can get off social media and get back to doing your job, doing your service, then I would love for you to come to proutyclass.com. It's that free workshop. It's going to show you that step-by-step plan from taking a stranger to a client and every step in between so that you can do it without having to guess and with making as few mistakes as possible. Even though we embrace those mistakes, let's try to get there without making a whole lot of them. So go to proutyclass.com and sign up for that free workshop, and do that right now before you forget so that we can spend some time, hang out for a little while, you can ask me questions, and I'll even give you a recording of that class so that you can watch it again and again and really absorb that material. So in looking at this prospect's socials, I noticed that they were not providing educational content. It was really self-directed content, kind of showcasing their own accomplishments. And I also noticed that they weren't showing up consistently. So they were posting a lot of content about themselves, their accomplishments, their struggles, what they were working on. Nothing educated their prospects about their solution. And they weren't doing it consistently. They would show up for a couple of days, and then they would vanish for a week. Then they'd show up for a day or two, vanish for a week. And that lack of consistency was stifling their visibility in front of their prospects and in front of their market. And further, because their content was not educating their market, well, their market was largely ignoring what they were posting. So those are the two biggest mistakes that I see new businesses make when they're trying to market themselves online. I'd like to give you a tip on how you can reverse that. It's actually a really easy tip for you to start implementing. And before I forget, this link right here, proutyclass.com, will get you into a free workshop. I have very limited time together with you on these live videos or on these produced videos, because I want to get these things out and produced and in your brains as quickly as possible. But in this proutyclass.com, we actually get to hang out for the better part of an hour or a full hour, and I'm going to teach you a whole bunch more than I can get to you in just short videos like this. So please go there and register for that workshop. I would love to see you there. So the tip that I would like to give you in how to show up better online and not make these mistakes, well, the first tip is make sure your content educates. Make sure that you are writing things that are teaching people about your product or solution. If you'd like an example of what that looks like, well, look at this video right here and look at all of my content. I lead with education. I always want to educate you. I want you to know more. It's a master plan that I have that is actually quite obvious. I'm hoping that by me educating you, you're going to say, wow, that Prouty guy is actually pretty cool, and maybe I'd like to learn more from him. Maybe that Prouty class, maybe I'll go to that. Heck, maybe I'll sign up for his mentoring. Maybe you will. That would be great. Maybe you won't. That would be cool too. It's completely what you want, but I want to show you that I can teach you. And I want you to do the same in your content. So that's a tip that I'd love to give you, is that always make sure that whatever you're producing is educating people. Make it about them and their stuff, not about you and your stuff. They don't care about you and your stuff. Make it about them and their stuff. That's really, really going to help you out. And then another tip I'll give you is just set aside time every day to be producing content. That level of consistency is going to work wonders for you. All right. And if you'd love more details on that, where we hang out and you can ask me questions, we can kind of brainstorm about ways to make this work better for you, please sign up for proutyclass.com. Please come to that workshop, please, because I am teaching you that step-by-step strategy for attracting clients online. I have so much fun teaching that. In fact, next week, I'm going to make a big change to that class. It's already ready to launch, and it launches on Monday. So when you see my content coming up next week, Prouty Class is going to be all new, all better. There's going to be so much more that we're doing with that. That starts on Monday though. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Wraps it up for me for today. If you're new to my channel, now would be a genius time to click the subscribe button. Turn on the bell for notifications so that you get alerts every time I create new content about growing your business. And while everything that I've just taught you is important, it might not be the most important thing for you right now, which is why I'm going to put a link for a video right here for you to watch right now that's going to help you attract more clients to your business. And if you click on my face, that's going to subscribe you to my channel so that you can get alerts every single time I create new content like this. All right, wraps it up for me. I see people in the chat. Somebody says, great work, Chris. Thank you so very much for that. That was very, very nice of you to say. Sonia Rodriguez is a superhero. She is over there on the Facebook chat. Sonia, listen, I've been watching your content. You're a superhero, and I'm saying it very publicly to you right now. The things that you are accomplishing in your life, with your family, with your business, with the balance that you've created, I want the public to know you're a superhero, and it is recognized, not just by me, but by thousands of people, Sonia. You're amazing. And by the way, if you got bugs biting you, you definitely want to check her out. That her bug repellent and insect bite relief oils are just tip top. So do check out Sonia Rodriguez at Sonia's Essentials. Sonia, you're a superhero. You deserve every bit of accolades for the work you do as a mom and as a business owner. There, I said it. I said it publicly, and I want everyone to know it. That's what's going on over in Facebook land. You are very welcome, Sonia. I'm very, very grateful for you. A bunch of people checking us out on LinkedIn, but the LinkedIn chat is very quiet. I would imagine that's because everybody's sitting there writing things down, and that's totally cool with me. Glad you're there, and thanks so much for those who were hanging out over on YouTube. Very, very nice of you to hang out with me today. And so I'm just going to give it one more, I'll give you one more shot. I'll give you one more shot with this proutyclass.com. So every week I deliver a free workshop that takes you through the step-by-step strategy to attracting clients to your business. It's the same strategy that I use and I've taught to thousands of people. And if you would like to participate in that workshop, it's going to help clear the chaos of using social media to attract clients to your business. It's going to help you feel more confident in how you show up online, and it's going to show you how to take a stranger and turn them into a client using a very straightforward and simple strategy. All you have to do is go to proutyclass.com and sign up for that workshop, and I would love to see you there. We get to hang out for a while, you get to ask me questions, and I'm going to teach you a whole bunch of great stuff. So go to proutyclass.com and sign up for that workshop. That is wrapping it up for me for today, Friday. And I will be back with you over the weekend, tomorrow, in fact, to talk even more and teach you even more great stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me here today, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. See you.